Okay, this video isn't really going to be covering any new chess things, just sort of what I plan on doing in the future. So if you don't want to hear that, you can just maybe stop the video and go to something else. But basically, the most requests that I get, besides the comment about my mic, and hopefully I've conquered the mic issue. So I've done a lot of tweaking to get the mic to sound good. Maybe I just need a nice expensive mic, but I refuse to invest a bunch of money. Basically, the most requests I receive are for explaining openings. So just to let you know, that's where I'm going to head now, since I finished the games out of Logical Chess Move by Chernev. And just to show you, these are the King Pawn opening games I've covered: the Italian game, the Roy Lopez, the French defense, the Caro-Kann, the Sicilian, the center counter, or the Scandinavian. Well, I should say I briefly covered the center counter, the Petrov, the King's Gambit, and the modern. Maybe I could spend a video developing those last four more in depth. But in the Queen's Pawn, I covered the Queen's Gambit Accepted, the Decline, the Slav and the Semi-Slav, the Nemzo Indian, the Benoni, the Queen's Indian, the King's Indian. And if you put all those openings together, I've covered the basics of about 67% of the games you'd find in a normal database. At least that's what I have in my database of about 1.2 million games. So where am I going to? What openings am I going to cover? And the reason I put this out there is that if you see an opening that you really want to see, please send me a message. Here's the ones I plan on covering. I plan on covering the English and the Reti. Hopefully that's how you pronounce that. These two openings right here actually cover about 10% of the games in my database. And then the other games, the other openings I'm going to cover are the Alkine, the Philidor, the 3 and 4 Knights game, the Scotch game, from the Queen's Pawn, the Grunfeld, the Catalan, the Dutch, and then the Collie and the Tory. I lump them together because they're similar. And that will actually bring the new total of these ones right here is about 21% of the openings, bringing the grand total of the previous videos and hopefully my future videos to about 88% of all games that I have in my database. That should be enough for any person, because I guess the other openings are just sort of miscellaneous type games. So here's what I plan on doing in the future: is that I plan on doing the new openings that I just stated, also interspersing with some annotated games, rather from the classics. So maybe I'll cover some world championships or some world champions, or actually try to also do some more recent games. But I won't spend like just going through Chernev's book or something like that. That the annotated games will be maybe peppered throughout. So you may see some openings, you may see some annotated games. And then the other thing you'll see is I'll probably do a mixed bag of also some in-game studies, because we need to also work on our in-game. We just can't be looking at openings all the time. We need to focus on tactics, opening, middle game, end game. And then also hopefully I'll produce a couple more videos on the position evaluation. I covered this briefly, but I wouldn't mind taking it into it, because effectively you could be good at tactics, but if you can analyze position better and evaluate it, then you'll become a much better chess player. So that's where I'm going. If you have any comments of you think I'm headed in the wrong direction or want to add to this, please send me a message. Thank you.